Now let's have a conversation with representatives of Nutrify. You just saw that, right? All right, we have here with us Agbebi Atinuke. She is the digital manager, and we also have John Oshofu. Now, John is the marketing executive for Nutrify. It's such a pleasure to have you both here.
Hi, it's nice to be here. Good morning.
Good morning. Nutrify, that's a new product. Now, why Nutrify? What informed the decision to start Nutrify? What's the story behind it?
Okay, thank you. I think the post-COVID era is one that sort of brought light to the need for people to prioritize their wellness and their overall well-being.
Absolutely.
And Nutrify saw that gap. We saw that gap in the market for a more natural, efficient and affordable way for people to be able to care for themselves.
Affordable being key.
Yes.
Yeah.
They need to be able to care for themselves and take care of their well-being. And Nutrify is coming to bridge that gap with our supplements that are made with natural ingredient extracts to help people be able to live their lives, thrive, and just, live healthy lives, basically. So that's just like the backstory behind all that Nutrify is. We are all about your wellness. We're all about helping you get, optimal well-being for yourself.
So let's talk about your range of products. You have quite a number of products.
Yeah.
So let's try to break them down as quickly as possible.
Okay, so because we're, providing tailored wellness solutions to people, we have the multivitamins for men, we have multivitamins for women, we have multivitamins for men and women 50 plus. So these multivitamins are infused with probiotics. So there's one for younger people and there's one for older people.
Okay, so there's
as well.
the men, then there's the older men, or is it older man and woman? Or
No.
Okay,
So there's
separate
for
as well.
multivitamin for men, multivitamin for women. There's multivitamin for men 50 plus, then multivitamin for women 50 plus.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, we also have the collagen, we have the immunity booster, we have the joint ease formula, we have the
joint ease, as in the joints.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
We have the vitamin C and we have the liver detox.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting range of products.
I'm telling you.
Oh, wow.
So we have, that's why I said we have a tailored solution for the needs of every Nigerian. So we're here to redefine health for Nigerians, basically.
So talking about redefining health, now you mentioned affordability earlier, but then there's affordability and there's accessibility. Because sometimes not being able to access products is the reason many people do not get certain items they really need.
Yeah.
Talking now to the marketing executive, John Oshofu.
Yeah.
Do tell me, how do you intend to ensure that your products are on shelves around Nigeria?
Yeah, thank you very much for your question. As you mentioned earlier, we have ranges of our brand and products, ranging from the multivitamins, the liver detox, and the joint ace. We've actually put different market strategies in place in order to get this product and then brands that are very prudent all over the country. In terms of our market activation, we've started reaching out people even to the neighborhood in order to have this product accessible to them. And then in terms of affordability, I can say as for now, Nutrify is the most efficient and affordable product in Nigeria in terms of our competitive category. Now, come to think of it, and then in terms of the composition unit also, I'm talking of the advantages now, the natural extract which Nutrify is made of also made it more premium to compared to our competitors. Starting from the market strategies, I've mentioned market activation. We're doing different neighborhood activation. And you can even say that having CSR coming in place, we're running a free medical check with an advanced quantum machine in order to give back to the society. Running this free medical check for people, giving them their health status, and then thereby making recommendations of natural things that they can do on their own to have accessible health care. You understand? This is what Nutrify has come to be. We are everywhere in pharmacy outlets, ShopRite, even at retail outlets. From the different hybrid of distribution down from our manufacturer to the end users, we are always available. And this is what Nutrify has provided for the people.
That's very impressive. So accessibility now has been defined.
Yes.
But then what makes your product different from those that we see on shelves? Because we know quite well that everyone, people have their own preferred multivitamins,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
So somebody is watching and is thinking, why should I switch from my current multivitamins to what you have to offer?
Okay.
What is the difference?
Yeah, that's very great. As I've mentioned earlier, in terms of our natural extracts, which has been infused in all the multivitamins and then the ranges that we have. Okay, from like our multivitamins with probiotics. The probiotics is a natural extract that actually even helps in gut health and actually helps control inflammation. Come to think of it also, it has also been inculcated with Panax. Panax ginseng is a natural extract that actually helps in stress relief and then depression. You understand? Curcumin actually help in a bone strength as well. We have ginkgo biloba, which help in brain cognition. This is a natural extract that Nutrify has infused. From there, we also have a fibroblast. Fibroblast is just like a cell resuscitation.
As you're talking about these products, I think it's important for us to
sure,
also
sure.
show people what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because very interesting that you're mentioning them.
Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like a child unboxing a gift.
Of course.
Okay, so we've talked about, so this is the multivitamin
that's
for
the
women
50
for
plus.
women 50 plus.
Yeah.
Okay, while this, let me put it here,
Okay.
this is the multivitamin for women.
Yes.
Okay.
And the 50.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the immunity
Immunity
booster.
Yeah.
This is not the vitamin C.
No, it's immunity booster.
Immunity booster.
Yes.
Okay, that one's interesting. This is multivitamin for men 50 plus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I already have the multivitamin for men here.
That's on the 50.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that adds up. And then we have the Joint Ease formula.
Yeah.
That one I find interesting. I think the older you grow,
Yes.
the more reminded you have of
the joint
mortality, the mortality rather of your joints.
Of course.
And then of course the collagen.
Yeah.
So there you have it.
Yeah.
All 7 products. Okay. So now you can proceed.
Thank
so
you
when you
very
talk
much.
about it, we know the one you're talking about.
Yeah. Like now, you can see there our immunity booster, okay, which I was actually trying to say that all these things have been infused with natural extract, which make them stand out among competition and they're even most affordable. In terms of the composition units, like that immunity booster, it has licorice. And what is licorice? What does the licorice do in the body? Licorice is a natural extract that actually help in a viral, a bacterial infection.
Okay.
It can even actually help in anti-aging system, right?
Okay.
So these are what it does. Then in our joint ease, it has curcumin. Curcumin actually is a natural extract that helps in a joint strength.
Okay.
I mean, some people they may actually call it in form of maybe calcium. Calcium actually helps in joint strength, but curcumin is a natural extract that does it perfectly without any side effects, right? Then we have in our multivitamin 50 plus, this ginkgo biloba, it actually helps in the brain cognition. There's what I will always make reference to in medical lines and pharmaceutical lines. We have a nature-nurture situations.
Just look at that on the screen.
Okay.
Just look at that. Those are the products
Yeah,
on the
those are
screen
the
right
products.
now.
That's very great.
So you can take a look at them.
Thank you. When I talk of nature-nurture situation, it is in the nature that we are created.
Yes.
And then all things that have been created from vitamins, from hormones, even enzyme, and then even talking of insulin secretion and protein metabolism, they tend to drop with age, right? But it is in our own nurture now to build them up. So this is the idea of redefining health by bringing these natural extracts together in a very simpler and smaller unit, right? When I mean the very simple and smaller unit, I mean the tablet is so small, but incorporated with so many natural extracts that can give you that healthy living. The standard of living is well measured and then infused in this product, this range of product that we have.
So when you were going through all the products, I was feeling overwhelmed. But then when I started seeing the products, it all began to make sense. And that's why I wanted us to put it there for people who are visual. Now, the collagen in particular, how does that work? What benefit does that have for my body?
Great. Collagen, as we know, I know people tend to believe collagen that is used for hair, skin, and nails.
Yes.
Like the functional benefit, like skin elasticity, skin moisture.
To make you look younger.
Thank you very much. Make
That's
people look
basically.
younger. You understand? But collagen even goes beyond just looking beautiful in the physical, right? Collagen can actually control, like in terms of boosting immunity system. And then infusing it with even vitamin C, it works better. And that is the synergy relationship with collagen synthesis and then vitamin C helps better. And that is what I would call the fibroblast action. Fibroblast action system is just like resuscitation of collagen with the help of vitamin C, which makes your skin like skin moisture. When I mean skin moisture, I mean hydration level of the skin now, right? Even skin elasticity. And then this is a major function of collagen in the body. And then with Nutrify, collagen, and then infused with vitamin C. When this synergy relations now came together, the synthesis of collagen is easily broken down.
You know so much about this product.
Of course.
And I was going to say, I said, okay, you should have just, really, I like the way you just cross your line, like, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, basically what he's saying is that, you know, for people who are, so it's important that we also highlight that it's not just for women, because there's that misconception that it's just women that want to look
good.
Or look
You'll be amazed. Men use makeup now.
Exactly. So basically, the collagen is for both men and women to nourish your skin, your hair, and your nail growth. Some people have, you know, some concerns when it comes to the way their nails are growing or something like that. So, you know, our Nourish Collagen is something that when you try out, you know, it will help with, you know, the way your nails grow, helps with your skin elasticity, like you said, anti-aging. You know, the goal is to age backwards now. Everybody wants to look younger. So basically, the Nourish Collagen is the right product for you.
You know, this conversation started with post-COVID, right?
Yeah.
And so there's something that's been playing at the back of my mind, especially when you mentioned the immunity booster. Does it make me, in quotes now, unshakable against things like flu? Because me and flu, 5 and 6 is not close enough.
No.
Well,
how does it help me?
Okay, thank you. So the thing is, even with your immune system, you know, when your immune system fights diseases and illnesses, doesn't mean that you will not get plagued, do you understand? But with the immunity booster, it just means that it helps reduce the severity of that, you know, invasion, do you understand? So most times people, we just are very careless about our health. You know, we think that, oh, it doesn't really matter, I will just take something and all of those things. But sometimes it ends up becoming more severe and it lasts longer. Do you understand? You think it's just a cold and it's lasting for 2-3 weeks, and then you have to go to your doctor, or you keep having this catarrh and all of those things. So it's how the immunity booster helps is it just, you know, revitalizes your immune system so that, you know, it doesn't, even if you eventually catch a cold, it's not as severe as someone that their immune system is weak. So your immune system is so much more empowered, and, you know, it also reduces the duration of whatever infections that or illnesses that may come your way.
So we need to take a break now, all right? But before this conversation ends, I'm very interested in something. Just 1 line, 2 line.
Okay.
What is it that makes this the best choice for anyone who decides to buy this product? What is it that makes Nutrify excellent?
Okay, do you want
Thank
to go?
you. Yeah, sure. Because I really, you know, there will be a lot to say, right? And
that's why I specify.
You're there, right?
1, 2, because we have to take a break.
There will be a lot to say about Nutrify limitlessly, trust me. In terms of the composition unit, okay? There are so much that has been infused in Nutrify products, which other our competitions they don't have, okay? In terms, I've mentioned earlier, ranging from the natural extracts, how about the probiotics, ranging, let me mention few: curcumin, licorice, ginkgo biloba, panax, ginseng, okay? Like all these ranges of ranges of vitamins, B complex, B1, B2, B3, B6,
so
B12.
Essentially, it is all encompassing.
All encompassed, okay?
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
It's been quite an interesting conversation with you, Atinuke Agbebi, and of course Agbeni, and then of course John Oshofu.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, indeed.
Thank you.
What? Okay, so it's also important to mention that, you know, they are available on our website, nutrifyng.com, and there's currently a free delivery ongoing right now.
Nice.
So any part of Nigeria that you are in, you can just go to nutrifyng.com, make a purchase, and you get your products.
All right, it's been quite an interesting conversation. At this point, however, we have to take a break. You're watching Wake Up Nigeria. Stay with us, we'll be right back.